Hi everybody, it's Tristan here from the EdTech Teacher and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are going to go through and I'm going to show you some of my 6 awesome features of series of infographics that I created earlier in the EdTech Teacher journey. These infographics have recently or are currently being turned into podcasts with the EdTech Teacher podcast. But I thought that I'd make some videos to show you how to use these awesome features and just how great they are and what you can do with them in your classroom. So sit back, relax. Here are 6 awesome features of Microsoft OneNote. All right, welcome to awesome feature number 1 of Microsoft OneNote. Microsoft OneNote is fantastic in the fact that it allows you to embed YouTube videos straight into your Microsoft OneNote pages. This eliminates the requirement for students to go outside of the OneNote document to access these great educational videos that we can access from YouTube. So let's have a look at how we can embed a YouTube video into a OneNote page. So at the moment on the screen, you can see that I've created a OneNote document for my Year 12 English Studies class, which I will use in Term 4 2020. So to embed a YouTube video, it's really simple, and that's a really great way to keep our students on track. So what we're going to do first is we are going to click on our page and we're going to create these text boxes that come up here. We might decide to give our video a heading so students know what the video is about or what they need to do with it. So I'm just going to call it Text and Human Experiences, which is what our first module is called. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to Control V, which is my YouTube link. I'm going to press the space bar just so that it activates the link and embeds it into my page. So once I've done that, it'll do a little bit of magic, and there, whammo, my document and my video has been embedded into my OneNote page. This is great because it means the students don't have to go out of the OneNote document to access it. They're not going to go down rabbit holes and start looking at other things that they're not meant to be looking at. It's nice, it's simple, it's easy to access. A really great, awesome feature of Microsoft OneNote is the ability to embed YouTube videos straight into your OneNote pages. I hope you found that a really great feature, and it's something that you might try today if you're using Microsoft OneNote in your classroom. All right, welcome to awesome feature number 1 of Microsoft OneNote. Microsoft OneNote is fantastic in the fact that it allows you to embed YouTube videos straight into your Microsoft OneNote pages. This eliminates the requirement for students to go outside of the OneNote document to access these great educational videos that we can access from YouTube. So let's have a look at how we can embed a YouTube video into a OneNote page. So at the moment on the screen, you can see that I've created a OneNote document for my Year 12 English Studies class, which I will use in Term 4 2020. So to embed a YouTube video, it's really simple, and that's a really great way to keep our students on track. So what we're going to do first is we are going to click on our page and we're going to create these text boxes that come up here. We might decide to give our video a heading so students know what the video is about or what they need to do with it. So I'm just going to call it Text and Human Experiences, which is what our first module is called. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to Control V, which is my YouTube link. I'm going to press the space bar just so that it activates the link and embeds it into my page. So once I've done that, it'll do a little bit of magic, and there, whammo, my document and my video has been embedded into my OneNote page. This is great because it means the students don't have to go out of the OneNote document to access it. They're not going to go down rabbit holes and start looking at other things that they're not meant to be looking at. It's nice, it's simple, it's easy to access. A really great, awesome feature of Microsoft OneNote is the ability to embed YouTube videos straight into your OneNote pages. I hope you found that a really great feature, and it's something that you might try today if you're using Microsoft OneNote in your classroom. Let's head on to awesome feature number 3 of Microsoft OneNote. And did you know that with Microsoft OneNote, you can actually embed Microsoft Forms and quizzes straight into your Microsoft OneNote document? That's right, you can inform a quiz or a form straight into your OneNote page for the students to complete. It allows your document to become a little bit more interactive, and it allows you to ensure that students complete these activities rather than them having to exit out of OneNote and go to Forms to complete it. So let's have a look at how easy it is to insert a form or a quiz right into a OneNote page. So I'm currently on a blank page here. So I'm just going to click anywhere on the page where I would like to insert my form or quiz. Then I'm going to go up here to the Insert tab and click on Insert and scroll across here to the Forms tab. When you click on the Forms tab, it might ask you to sign in if you haven't used Forms recently or you haven't used it before when you have been using OneNote. So just sign in with the same credentials that you used to sign into OneNote. Then you will see that you have the options to create new forms, new quizzes, or you can use a previously created form or quiz. So to do this, all you do if you'd like to insert one that you've used before is you go down to that particular quiz or form and you click on Insert. Then it's going to put the link into that form or quiz, and now that form or quiz has been embedded straight into your OneNote document, and the students can complete it straight from their page. Makes it much easier to monitor, makes it much easier to distribute, make sure the students are doing it. So much easier than getting them to leave OneNote, go to another browser, go to another tab, and open up a Microsoft form. So adding forms and quizzes and embedding them into your OneNote document, another awesome feature that is available from Microsoft. All right, we're up to awesome feature number 4 of Microsoft OneNote. And this feature is something that I discovered during our remote learning phase here in Australia, which was in early 2020. Now, when you are looking and using OneNote, it can get quite challenging to review and check students' work and learning. But I discovered that there is a really great review student work option that will make your life much easier when it comes to reviewing student work. Now, it might be hidden if you don't know about it. So I'm going to show you how to access the review student work function and how much easier it's going to make your life as a teacher to go and review your students' work. So I'm currently in my OneNote document. I'm going to head up to my class notebook tab. So remember, I am using the browser version of OneNote, all right? But if you follow the same process with the app version or through Microsoft Teams, you'll be able to access the review student work function as well. So I'm going to click on Class Notebook, and then you'll notice that there's a whole range of tabs here. I'm going to go to the Review Student Work tab and click on that, and it's going to give me a little bar over here on the right-hand side of my page that is going to allow me to review my students' work. Now, I've got no students in this particular notebook at the moment, so it's not going to show me any student work, but all you do is you come over here and you select the section that you would like to go to. So at the moment, I've only distributed one section, which is my common module. So I would click on that, then I would click next. Then just here where it says no pages available for review, this is where all the pages that I've distributed to the students would be available. I would then click on one of those pages, click next, and it would bring me up my list of students who are part of this notebook. And then I can go through them one at a time and look at that page that I've selected to review. So rather than having to navigate through every single page that you've distributed to the children, you can just go through the review student work function, choose one page at a time, and then go student by student to check that page and to see how they're going. Another really awesome feature of Microsoft OneNote that you might not be aware of, but it made my life so much easier during our remote learning phase here in Australia, and it allowed me to keep up to date and check my students' progress as they were learning at home. So another really great feature and another really awesome aspect of Microsoft OneNote that you can use today in your classroom. All right, let's head into awesome feature number 5 of Microsoft OneNote. Awesome feature number 5 today is actually a feature that is mentioned in most of my awesome features of infographics and podcasts that relate to Microsoft products, and that is the immersive reader functionality that is available in pretty much every single Microsoft product. And it is a really great feature that allows struggling readers or students who don't necessarily have English as a first language to be able to access the content and information in your OneNote document. It allows them to be able to listen to information in their own language or preferred language. It also allows them to kind of customize how the information is read and provided, and how they are able to access that information themselves. So I am currently just on a general page in my OneNote document. And to get to the immersive reader function, we head up the top here and we click on View. Then you'll see there's a whole range of different view options here, but we're going to click on the immersive reader function here and click on this button. This is then going to take us to the immersive reader page, all right, which sets it up a little bit differently to the normal OneNote page, but this is how students will be able to listen to the information. So you can see here that the text from my OneNote page has been included, and it's just a generic text about the teacher-only section of OneNote. So down the bottom here, you'll see the little play button. So if we click the play button, and you may not be able to hear this,
the teacher-only section group is a place to put materials that
the text that is available in our OneNote document. So students will be able to listen to that. Now, there's a couple of other really great settings that students can customize when it comes to the immersive reader functionality. So down here next to the play button, we have the voice settings option. So I'm just going to click on that. Now we can speed up the text if we would like it to go faster. We can slow it down. We can also change the gender of the voice, which is fantastic, because you might have students that have come from countries or backgrounds where hearing a male voice is quite distressing, or they don't necessarily understand female voices. So you can customize that. The students can customize that to suit their abilities. Up the top here, there's actually a couple of other really great functionalities that you can use. So I'm going to click on this one up here, the two A's for text preferences. So again, I can change the size of my text. I can increase the spacing between text, so it makes it a little bit larger and easier to see and read. I can change my font, all right? I can change the theme of the page. So if I'd like to make it a little bit darker, if I've got a student that's got a particular need to use a colored piece of paper, I can do that as well. So there's a whole range of really fantastic formatting and text preferences that I can change there. This one here for grammar options, I can actually get different parts of speeches, of different parts of speech to be highlighted in different colors so that students can start to learn those different parts of speech. All right, I can label them there so that they know what are verbs, nouns, adjectives, etc. I can also break it up so that students can see the syllables in words. Grammar options, another really fantastic feature of the immersive reader functionality. And then over here with this little book, we've got our reading preferences, okay? So we've got our line focus. So at the moment, we're just focusing on one line at a time. If we would like to make sure that our students are paying really close attention to what they are reading, we can change that by selecting different things. We've got our picture dictionary here, which will allow us to select different words and see a picture related to that word. Really great if you've got students that aren't familiar with some words. Obviously, some words probably won't bring up some images. This one here, B, obviously there's no image that we can relate with the word be, but for most words, there are some images that students can go and look at. We can also translate by language. So if you've got a particular student who's from a particular background and speaks a different language, you can select that language to translate into. So the immersive reader functionality of Microsoft OneNote is a really fantastic way to make sure that we are making our work accessible to everybody, especially those who struggle with reading or who might be from English backgrounds other than English. So go and check out the immersive reader functionality and see how you can help every student in your class achieve their best. All right, we are up to the sixth and final awesome feature of OneNote for this video today. And this is another great feature that I discovered during our remote learning phase here in Australia early in 2020. and that is the ability to lock pages after reviewing students' work. Now, this allows you to prevent students from adding more information, from accessing something in particular, or maybe even completing overdue work or assessment tasks. Now, I'm going to show you how to get to this particular function. I'm not going to be able to show you how to do it because I don't have any students in this class at the moment, but it is really easy to do and really easy to access. So we follow the same process that we follow to review students' work. So we click on Class Notebook, the tab at the top here, and we click on the Review Student Work tab. Then we're going to go through the same function where we're going to select our section that we're going to review. Then we would have our list of pages here. So you would choose the page that you would like to review and click on that. Then you're going to have the students' names listed. You can then individually select students' names, and there'll be a little tab at the top here that asks you if you would like to lock that page. So you would click on that particular tab to lock that page to that student so that they can't go back in and add more information or access it after you have reviewed that work. So it's a really great way if you want to make sure that you can keep on top of what students are doing. If you're using students' work for some group work or assessment tasks, go in there and lock the pages to prevent extra information being added that might advantage that particular student or group over another. So using the lock pages option after reviewing students' work is another really great feature that is available in OneNote. Well, that brings us to the end of our first 6 awesome features of Microsoft OneNote video today. Keep an eye out for some more awesome features of Microsoft OneNote infographics that will be coming out soon because there's so many amazing features. It was really hard just to choose 6 of them. But before I go today, I just want to take you to my website, the EdTech Teacher, just to show you a few things to access. Please support me. I'm only doing it as a hobby at the moment, but it's something that I'm really passionate about is helping people use technology in their classrooms. So on my website, up the top here, you can click on ebooks and infographics to access some really great resources that I have created. I have a range of ebooks that I have been creating using Book Creator app, which is fantastic. So you can see series 1 of the 6 awesome features of infographics that I have created or collated into one book, which is fantastic. So you can do that there, and series 2 is in the works now. You can also access all of the infographics that I have created, including my 6 awesome features of series here by clicking on the infographics tab. So there is my 6 awesome features of OneNote infographic, which you can download and print yourself or distribute with your colleagues. All of these are absolutely free. I'm not doing this for any money. I'm doing this to share my love of technology with all of my wonderful teacher friends out there. Another thing that I have recently started, which I would love your support with, is the brand new The EdTech Teacher podcast. If you head up the top here to videos and podcasts, this is where you'll be able to find all of my videos, which have come from my YouTube channel, as well as my podcast episodes. We are currently going through and getting season 1 organized, and season 1 consists of 10 episodes, and they're released every Sunday here in Australia. So you can click on the season 1 tab here to access our season 1 episodes so far. We currently have 5 episodes. I need to update this because it's a little bit out of date with the current episodes. So you can get on there and access those. I use Anchor app, Anchor FM, to create my podcast, which will definitely be a feature of series 2 of my podcast series. So stay tuned if you'd like to know how easy it is to create your own podcasts. You can get your podcast and you can listen to my podcast anywhere that you get them. Apple, Google Podcasts. You can get it on Breaker. You can get it on Spotify. Anywhere that you get podcasts, you can probably find the EdTech Teacher podcast. But thank you very much for joining me in today's video. I hope you've learned something new that you could do with Microsoft OneNote. It's a fantastic tool to use in the classroom. I think it's kind of an undervalued tool sometimes, and people give up on it because it's a little bit clunky in parts, but it's fantastic if you know how to use it and you can find those really awesome features that it has that are available to us. Anyway, thank you very much. I am Tristan. I am the creator of the EdTech Teacher, and I appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more great videos, great resources, infographics, podcasts coming soon. Anyway, stay safe, and until next time, be good.